You may be familiar with Chamath Palihapitiya as a well-known investor, but some individuals may not be aware of his other accomplishments, which include being a passionate supporter of Tesla and a Canadian and American venture capitalist engineer of Sri Lankan descent. He previously predicted that the value of Tesla stock would double or maybe quadruple in the years to come. Described Palihapitiya. Could Tesla stock reach $10,000 based on its existing position in a current unstable economic climate? Keep watching today's video to learn more because everything will be explained there. From 2007 through 2011, Palihapitiya worked as a senior executive at Facebook. Additionally, he was one of Tesla's most devoted admirers. The founder and CEO of Social Capital, Chamath Palihapitiya, discussed a Tesla Incorporated trade proposal with NBC's Kelly Evans at the 2017 Sohn conference. He expressed his admiration for Tesla's 5-year convertible bond in this interview, saying that it combines the downside risk of a bond with 95% of the potential gain of stocks. When Palihapitiya began purchasing the convertible bond, which had a yield of 5.5%, Palihapitiya claimed he saw it as a call option on one of the most successful business people in the world. The evidence demonstrates that Palihapitiya is a reliable investor who wouldn't place a bet because of a friend. Experienced financial experts appear to believe in the brand's values and believe as we do that Tesla is on its way to exceeding expectations. The stock price, which for several trading days had been in the red, is now stable and producing positive numbers as Tesla grows. Tesla will double and quadruple again if that goes wrong, according to Palihapitiya, who sold Tesla stock around the time the stock started to peak earlier that year. He had previously stated that the electricity utilities will be severely disrupted and that trillions of dollars in bonds, capital expenditures, and value are resting inside the world's energy generation infrastructure. Tesla, according to Palihapitiya, is a sustainable energy company that will eventually devalue the value of the fossil fuel sector. If things continue as they are, Tesla stock will likely outperform and could eventually reach $10,000. So why did he later that year sell his stock? Did this signify a decline in trust in the brand? Palihapitiya said when questioned about the situation that he merely needed to move some money. He acknowledged having sold his Tesla stock to raise funds for additional business projects. I don't have a limitless amount of money, so when I have these ideas, I have to find a means to support them, he explicitly acknowledged. Some investors found this to be unsettling. Palihapitiya, the most charitable interpretation of Palihapitiya's selling, is that he is a man on a mission to change the world, and if he can find a better way to reinvest money at high rates of return, he should do so. The most pejorative interpretation is that he was a promoter who created a public image that allowed him to purchase shares at a discount, drive up the price in public markets, and then sell it to the public and pocket the profits. In our opinion, this was said by Woods during a discussion with Rob Arnott, who had been wary of expensive growth equities like Tesla. We believe these numbers to be overly optimistic, so let's examine the actual situation. Even before the exceptionally fantastic fourth quarter results call of 2021, a number of analysts and investors had forecast the exact opposite result, and now Tesla's stock is finally turning positive after a protracted decline period. They expected the stock to increase in value after the astonishing fourth quarter report of 2021, but instead it dropped much lower. Investors started selling their stocks in anticipation of the Federal Reserve's scheduled rate hike, which they were concerned would cause the stock's value to drop even further. To be honest, it's been a difficult year so far for all stocks, especially growth stocks, and most estimates are uncertain. According to recent reports from the Fremont factory and the Gigafactory, Shanghai test labels are optimistic about the upcoming first quarter earnings calls as there have been talks of performance being expected to be exceptional. Additionally, video taken last month from Shanghai revealed that Tesla China strongly emphasizes Model 3 and Model E exports, and with the Berlin factory finally starting production, things are looking good during Tesla's last full year. Earnings conference. This shows that, despite all of the negative press and economic instability, nothing is stopping the company from turning a significant profit right now. Tesla's major projects are also likely to succeed this year, despite the current state of the economy. A tempting alternative for utilities under pressure to cut greenhouse gas emissions from coal and natural gas is battery storage for renewable energy. Built by PG, E-Corp, and Tesla in the San Francisco Bay Area, the 182.5 megawatt Elkhorn Battery Energy Storage Facility is situated at the utilities substation close to Monterey Bay. When it goes into operation later this year, it will be one of the biggest utility-owned systems in the world, able to supply electricity for an estimated 136,500 houses for a number of hours. According to Tesla's website, the company's utility-scale battery product is the Megapack, a modular system that starts at about $1.4 million for a 0.8 megawatt battery the size of a shipping container. The biggest positive for the stock is Tesla's battery technology. The most recent information regarding the Panasonic facility in Japan indicates that Tesla is on track to become a household name by 2023. To create the 4680 battery, a Tesla collaborator is anticipated to spend nearly 80 billion yen, or roughly $704 million, on new machinery. The first batteries may be produced at an expansion of the company's current plant in Japan, according to rumors. Nikkei reports that the company would begin producing the cells on a small scale this year in order to show that the processes are safe and effective before ramping up production in 2023. The batteries will probably eventually be produced in large quantities in other nations. When asked when the batteries will be mass-produced, the company told Reuters that a test manufacturing line would be set up in 2022. It stated that it was researching several mass production options. Tesla's position as a leader in this field is sure to affect investor mood and, consequently, its stock price. Even if Panasonic started making the cell in response to a request from Tesla, this might not last for very long. The corporation hasn't ruled out selling to other manufacturers, according to the head of the battery division. He said that despite the company's long-standing supply chain challenges, which it anticipates being resolved next year, we remain optimistic about Tesla's prospects. Elon Musk, the company's CEO, has previously claimed that Tesla intends to create its own batteries. Tesla Corporation forecasted a greater than 50% rise in vehicle deliveries in 2022. When Elon Musk, speaking on behalf of the most valuable automaker in the world, provided an optimistic outlook after the company produced record quarterly sales that above Wall Street projections. Year-over-year naysayers were baffled, but Tesla bulls remained enthusiastic. Everything appears to be going okay so far. When you take psychological market emotion out of the equation, deliveries are going up and Tesla is still in charge of many markets. There is little question that the company's value will increase and eventually outperform existing projections. Do you concur with Chamath Palihapitiya that the price of Tesla will continue to rise? Post a comment below.